What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Nathan Bowden here, and today we got a new, a wild, a crazy, a fried episode of Country Fried Wrestling. And with us makes it 2/3 of the crew. Ooh, oh, where'd I go? Where'd I go? We got. He's not a Sith. He is a Sith Lord. He is the Sith Lord of all Sith Lords, Darth Taz.
And you're world champion, by the way. Don't forget you're
Oh,
world champion.
world champion. I'm still getting used to that.
It takes time. It takes time. A lot of people are still stunned. It happened in a tournament in Puerto Rico that nobody knew about. And so how you do? Hey, I didn't know you were such a Marvel Legends fan.
Well, I'm not a huge. I mean, I have. I do have a good amount. There's still stuff I have in like a container. I have that one.
I found this guy today at Target. Guess how much I paid for it?
$6.
I wish. Just I paid 12, but I was pretty happy with 12.
That's still good.
I mean,
Look at this. I'm a bigger Motu fan.
Yeah.
And I was waiting on this one till it came down in price. This thing?
Oh, it's so big. It's Stridor.
It's so ginormous. I got this for $15.
What a studly horse.
Just for me.
That is nice. Hey, you wouldn't have to have the older Marvel Legends Sabretooth, would you?
Hold on.
The
Like
one
the
that looks like the one that looks like he did in the 90s cartoons.
No, I'm still looking for that one.
I'm trying to find it too. Some bitch is expensive.
Yeah, it is.
Like even loose, he's like $45-$50 on eBay.
I know. Yeah.
That makes me so mad.
It puts a tear to my eye. But yeah, this is my Wolverine collection.
Damn, bro. You got a Wolverine collection and a half. I didn't know you were such a Wolverine fan.
Oh yeah. Wolverine and Black Panther are my two biggest Marvel Legend collection.
What do you think about is it Welcome to Wakanda or Wakanda Forever?
Wakanda Forever.
What do you think about it?
It's fine. I like the idea, and they had to put something. They like literally. I think
in the chat.
Huh?
I said Rolando's in the chat, just saying hi to him. I just, you know what? I love Chadwick Boseman. I think he was the perfect Black Panther, but I just don't think you can have Black Panther without T'Challa. And I mean, I truly hate that he died. I really do, because he was amazing. But I think they're making a mistake killing that character.
Yeah. I mean, I wish they still kept somebody was playing.
Even if you don't want to put him in this movie, say he's gone off somewhere or something, just give people time to kind of come to grips with him being dead and shit like that. But don't just kill him off. Give people a little time to make more decision if they want him. If it's time to move. You know what I'm saying?
I was thinking about, actually, they should go in a different direction and do something that I don't know if the comic books are doing. I haven't read comic books in a while.
I don't know, because comic books suck lately.
Yeah, but I say this movie should be where they Sherry has it, but she only has it for like part of the movie, or a bunch of people have the costume, and you be like, see, nobody can like nobody equal like it takes all of these people to equal T'Challa.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
I could be down with
and
that.
then the next movie, we find out that the girl he liked actually, had a kid of his,
Right.
and then his kid, and the kid's like, the kid would probably be like 13, 14, 15. So, he winds up becoming, Black Panther slash the Prince. He's not the king because he's still young, and
Right.
and it's all about him learning how to take on the mantle of not just the Black Panther, but the ruler of Wakanda, and like he can go into like working into doing the whole. He can be part of the Young Avengers crew too.
I could even live with him honestly, bringing back Michael B. Jordan or whatever,
Yeah.
and saying that they kept him alive and he appreciated it so much that he was trying to change his ways and shit. Because I mean,
Well, because at the end of the first movie, like before he died and fell into the water, they he was like he had a tear looking at the view that his father always talked about,
yeah,
and like that's like the lasting memory in his head before he died. And if they're somehow able, with the technology they have, get him out of the water because they're dealing with water right now.
right.
So what if either them or Namor and his people find him and
But
somehow revive him?
I mean, from what I saw of the Black Panther suit, it's a girl.
Well, no, but I'm not saying like, and we don't know which part of the movie that suit is in
Right. That's true.
because
That's true.
they could be saving somebody else for the end. Like
That's true. That's
it's
true.
almost like because there's like parts in like because I don't think Shuri's going to ultimately be the definitive Black Panther
You
in
don't
Marvel
think?
Universe. I think she's more suited to being the scientist for
Right.
Wakanda
Right.
and like doing the outreach and all that stuff. But I feel like they're going to have somebody else take on the mantle and take over as ruler of Wakanda and everything. I think she's just holding on to it because
It looks
one,
like Angela
her family.
Bassett's going to play a big role in this movie,
Oh yeah,
which
yeah,
is not a bad thing. Angela Bassett's a badass actress. She always has been,
yeah.
bro.
No,
And back in the day, she was hot as fire, bro. When she
she
played
still
Tina Turner.
is.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, she's in her '60s now, late '50s, early '60s. I'm talking about when she was playing. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm sure we'd both probably beat it up or whatever if she wanted
Hmm.
to. But
I'm
I'm
not
just
kicking it
saying,
out of
like
the
when she was playing Tina Turner, she had a rocking body, bro. I mean,
Yeah,
she
yeah,
fucking was cut out of fucking granite, dude. I mean, she
yeah.
was fucking like damn, like she could turn a man into like Two Stroke Taylor or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, booyah!
Boop,
But
bop. Oh,
whoa, whoa! I hope you had a good time because I am tapped out. Tap, 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 tap.
I need a sandwich.
Yeah, we go fix me a sandwich. But
But no,
yeah,
I like I said, I feel like it's gonna, because like I said, there's a comic book where when Batman died and all his Bat family fought
kind of came
over.
together. Yeah,
Well, they kind of fought over, but kind of came together to see
yeah,
who's gonna take over the role. And I could see something where this is like they're kind of a lot of people are testing out whether they should be the Black Panther. M'Baku, Shuri, Okoye,
right.
Achilles, maybe somebody else in the Dormilaje, you know. And it's just kind of one of those things where it's like, and then like I said, maybe we find uh Namor found Killmonger's body, and to try and get back at them, he somehow revives them or something.
That would be cool. I could live with
And
that.
and he gets onto the shore and he's like, dude, I like he can't do it. Like he learns like like he still has that lasting memory of that sunset, and it's like that's like the trigger for him to like slowly start to really think of Wakanda as his home.
I know everybody's excited about Namor. Am I the only person who's not? Like, am I the only person who? I mean,
He's, I mean,
never get. I mean, he was an Aquaman with fucking bird feathers on his feet. Where we
yeah,
come from, we call that fucking pussies. I mean, he never did
he
it
was
for
the
me. He was always a
he was
little
the
bitch. I mean,
he was
he
the
hung out in his
original Aquaman.
underwear. I
Hold
mean,
on a second. Hold on a second. We got the
he was the
greenest of
Kenny
the
Omega.
green. We've got the Kenny Omega, Young Buck Lovin'. We've got America's most wanted.
Boy, that's funny right there, boy. We
Oh,
here. What's up? What's up? What's up?
what's
What's
up,
going on?
you
What's going on?
Chilling,
We just
man,
talk,
chilling. What's
motherfucker?
we
up
just
with
talking
you,
about
Big
Black Panther.
Daddy?
I am sitting here talking to you guys watching Candyman, the original version.
Oh,
Ooh,
oh shit.
One of, in my opinion, the most underrated horror films of all time.
oh yeah, oh
Oh
yeah.
yes. Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Who's New Tasman?
That's what I was looking at. Who is New Tasman?
That's Little Tasman. I passed on the legacy.
Uh,
I have
so,
passed on
so
the
little
legacy.
Tasman grew up and now he's New Taz.
Yes, maybe one day he can be evil like me.
The triplets is back, baby. What's up, Rolando? What's up, Duff Man?
The Holy Trinity, or should I say the Unholy Trinity?
Rebels.
The only rules Rebels has is to be awesome.
Word.
Hey, before we get, I'm gonna be a little serious here. If
No, don't
anybody
do
has
it.
if anybody has a chance, Duffman's diorama. Head on to his Instagram. He's got a link. He had a loss in his family. His twin brother passed away
Oh, I hate that.
recently. He's got a GoFundMe. If you guys can help, we greatly appreciate it. Any little bit helps. So, if you guys can help out,
Sorry
you
to
know,
hear that, Death Man.
Got
he's
you in our
he's,
prayers too,
he's,
bro.
he's helping take care of his brother's dog. You know, and other stuff, other bills and whatnot. So, if you guys can help, help him keep the dog. So,
We'll see what we can do, man.
but
Respect, man. Keep your head up, my brother.
now let's get back to the country fried wrestling bullshit.
Speaking of dogs,
Yes.
I have a
Everybody.
dog story. I know we were telling shit stories last week, but I have a dog story now.
Oh,
So everybody knows I'm a dog lover. I mean, I got like 50 blue fucking million of them.
yep.
So I was working the other day, and a part of my job, I have to go to gas stations. And there's this little fucking dog that keeps trying to go in the gas station. And the workers there are bitching. They're like, "Oh, we called the Humane Society. That dog keeps trying to get in here." And I was like, "Well, fuck." I said, "Well, I'll go out there and make sure he doesn't come in." So I'm waiting on the Humane Society to come, and all of a sudden, fucking Humane Society rows in. He's got a fucking truck, and it's cold outside. He's got the cage on the outside of the truck. I'm like, "What the fuck? Is he really gonna put that dog in that fucking cage and it all cold today and shit?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Is this the dog everybody's talking about?" I was like, "Nope, this is my dog. I ain't seen no dog around here." So, Ollie, here, Ollie, come here. I want to show you Ollie. Come on here. Come here.
Robbie dog.
Oh, God, that's Vader. So, here, well, if Vader's very jealous, but if you can see between Vader,
Yeah.
Vader now has a buddy named Ollie who was homeless a few days ago, so now he has a home.
Oh,
And
nice.
he has very
Nice.
bad manners.
Salute.
And he
Salute.
farts in the bed at night, which is horrible.
Oh, that's even
Horrible.
cooler.
Who would do that shit?
A best friend. A best friend.
Yes, sir.
Get Nathan.
One of a, because I'm one of a kind.
And I will tell you this: I watched the Lego building, and I kept talking about it in the chat, and you didn't
Oh
listen.
yeah.
I watched. You got to change your angle when you're making Legos, Nathan, because everybody is seeing your junk, and
Uh,
I think it's starting to arouse the audience quite a bit.
here's 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 the thing. That's the whole point.
Oh well, okay. If that's what you're trying to do, it worked. I mean, I had a semi the rest of the day, so
That's
I
what.
mean it.
That's the whole point of space pants.
It helps the views.
Yeah,
That's how we got. That's how we got. That's how we got between all
monetize.
the studs and one brick babe. One brick babe.
Well, it was
That's what
it
we
was
got.
quite impressive
I try.
indeed.
I try.
I tell you, no pants Nathan was very impressive. On Celeste Rum's birthday. That's gonna be something to remember forever.
My birthday's in 3 weeks. I turned 44.
What? And mine is in like a month.
What day? What day? What day is yours on, Taz? What day?
21st.
You a
Oh,
Scorpio? You ain't no Scorpio. You're still a Libra.
I'm Libra.
are you
I
doing? Are you doing a live stream?
I don't fucking know. I'll probably be high as a kite.
Yes,
So, are you doing a live stream?
he should.
What day is that? I don't even know what day it is. Let me see.
And my phone back to charging my other one. I ain't even gonna look at it because I know I got messages from Lore.
That's on a Friday?
Yeah.
Probably not. I would imagine some people might fucking throw me a party or something. I don't know.
Well, if not, let's party on here, man. We
If,
here. We
if
with you.
not, we can do a live. We can do a Friday night live, Friday night with the fellas or something.
No,
Well, mine is on a Friday too, so I expect somebody to do a live too.
See, I'll tell you the story about the week of my birthday. My daughter was born on the 16th. I was born on the 21st, and my first mother-in-law died on the 18th. So that's like the best fucking week ever.
Cool.
Like, what more can you ask for?
Give you counsel.
A good week, indeed.
That's the funniest shit. Yeah, I know my birthday is on 11/11.
Nice.
Wait a minute.
And me and John
Wait a
Joker's
minute.
baby.
No, hold on a second. Go back. Go back. Do that again. Do that again. You said that's 11/11.
That looks like VV to me.
I was like, that looked like something. That looks
Or-
a little dirty.
Or there you go.
That looks like that's very similar to the Devastator.
No,
Have you ever heard of the Devastator?
what is that?
This is the Devastator. It's also the Vulcans do it, but the Vulcans
Oh,
didn't tell you
that's
why
the-
they did it.
Well, we always call it the Spocker.
You know, I'm a Honda man, so
Two
you
in
know,
the
I
butt,
got logo on my car.
two in the butt, two in the flitter, and rub that clit. Woo! If a woman can survive the Devastator, you have won her for life. She's yours.
I'm the Honda man, two in the front, one in the back. The Honda man.
But let's get let's get this crazy train at least back on track a little bit.
And your pickups?
I picked up a couple of figures today.
Me too.
The video probably won't go out for a couple weeks, but
Word.
these are two I've been looking for my. They just came out like a couple days ago, and I got them for my Ministry of Darkness collection.
Oh, not the acolytes. He got them.
I want those
Yes.
so bad.
Yes, me too, man. Me
They
too.
got the old tag team titles with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Me
I had
too.
to I had to ask the guy to go in the back to get them.
Word.
I was at Target yesterday and they didn't have them. Actually,
Yeah.
today.
I keep looking on the app, and certain places say they have them in stock.
Yeah.
But I had to go, like, I literally had to go up to the guy and say, "Hey, can you check this out?" And he's like, "Yeah, we got like 4." And he went in the back and picked them up. Otherwise, I would have never gotten them.
Word. And I went to Walmart, man, to get me 3 work shirts. But I'm like, man, why should I have to buy my own work shirts? They should order and let them come on in.
Oh,
So-
Malt Holly.
Oh, that's sweet too.
I got this
Who
one
else
like
is in that
a week or
series?
so. Huh?
Who else
Well,
is in that series?
I think Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
There they
Yeah.
go.
Do
Ray
you
and
have
them
the
two,
Ray
yeah,
too?
The
yeah.
what?
Do you have the Ray too?
Nah, I'm not a big Ray fan.
Man, I ain't gonna keep buying all these damn Rays. They keep coming out too many Rays. But I went to go to get me three work shirts. I'm like, man, why should I buy my own work shirt, man? They should have to get these things come on in the order, man. So I just don't mind the washing machine every other night. My two already got that I had from the previous job. That's my same company. And so I went to the toy section and struck go. I'm like, wait a minute. Oh my God. So I picked up, it's beautiful. It is so beautiful. I picked up Bret Hart. And I picked up British Bulldog and I picked up Stephanie McMahon. But look, the belt came with Bret was the Intercontinental Championship, right? This is a beautiful freaking figure.
That is a beautiful figure.
That son of a gun is wonderful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It slept beside me slept beside me on my nightstand. Slept right beside me. Then I was cutting up the other night doing some little fix ups. I got HBK.
Oh,
Okay.
that's the Attitude Era one, isn't it?
So
The
I did a little head swap on him.
ruthless aggression.
Ruthless aggression. I did a little head swap
Oh,
on him,
really?
man.
Yeah, Ruthless Aggression. Yeah.
I did a little head swap and make me customize something. Hey, look, I'm on it might not be the greatest, but I'm on to something. Did a head swap and took Triple H's Ultimate Edition shirt and put on this HBK right here, right?
Okay. Okay.
I'm like, wow, I got a few Macho Man Ultimate Edition. So you know what I done? Bam. Oh my Jesus, boy, that man, that's that. That color green right there gets to talking to you sometimes. You feel me? So then my Ultimate Edition Triple H, I had a leg swap on something else. And I put him on the jersey to match that Shawn Michaels. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And so,
Well, you know DX is
yeah, having the show.
Next week. Next week.
And this Bret Hart, about this Bret Hart, this is the most beautifulest Bret Hart I ever met in my life, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't met the cat for real, so it's the beautifulest one I ever met in my life.
let me see it.
So I took the wing eagle and put a slap a jacket on him to make it looks so beautiful.
That does look good.
It looks very, it's just beautiful, man. Like,
It's beautiful. It's very, 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 very
yeah.
beautiful.
That slapback jacket on him right there, man, and cupped it under a little bit in the back, you know what I'm saying, around the shoulders, dog. Man, it is beautiful.
How's his forehead? Is he got a 6 head? 8 head?
Man, no, it's perfect.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I've seen some of them where it looks like it's not just a receding hairline, but that shit is going all the way to the back.
It's a receiving hairline, you know what I'm saying?
And it's constantly receiving that hairline.
Hell yeah, let me see. This is the best head sculpt ever. I can't make it. Man, that is the beautifulest thing I ever seen in my life, man.
That's a sweet looking Bret.
Yeah, it is. So I had to do a little something there. But man, yeah, I got picked up Stephanie McMahon too when I slapped the DX shirt on her because I ain't want her white shirt to get dirty. So I left it the pack. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Yeah, man. It was a pretty good week last week. Well, Thursday, Friday, whatever it was.
Yeah.
I went to go get work shirts. Said, fuck the work shirts. Give me a figure. You know what I'm saying? I ain't need to buy them. They're supposed to give them to me anyway. I just wanted a fat boy shirt. And you sure you're going to find a Walmart, but I went to Walmart looking.
That's where I get my big boy shirt. That's where I get my big boy shirts from.
Well, the only wrestling figure
You
I
tall
got
with it, though. You
is
see, you
really
tall with it.
the really
Word.
old school one. I'll be right back. I ordered.
Okay.
I asked up.
I'm gonna send you AM Dub. I'm gonna send you these flares. I'm gonna send you these flares
Okay.
so you can do like customs or whatever you want to do.
Cool. I still got a flare the box right here for you, a red one.
Okay.
I still do. And I found the Ken Shamrock too, but he coming out now.
Yeah, he'll probably be out by the end of the month. By the end of the
Yeah.
year.
It's gonna be a nice chase with it's what the blue and the green one.
Yeah.
Nice. That's gonna be a nice figure.
I was never thinking about ever picking up, like if they made a Ken Shamrock, ever picking one up. But then I thought about it, and I'm like, dude, if you get a Kim Shamrock, you could have him looking like he's beating up people. Like it's good photography. He could just be like, blah,
Yes,
blah, blah.
yes, great photography.
But yeah,
Yeah, man. Shit, but that's basically all I've been doing thus far. I'm still looking for a Luger. I got to find me a Luger, man. They probably on clearance now. They still got them out down this way. But see, I don't have a Target here. I gotta travel far away. And by the time I get off work, man, I'll be beat the fuck up.
This is one of my favorite all-time wrestlers. In my opinion, one of the most underrated all-time wrestlers. I had this figure a long time ago and had to sell it because I was broke, and I found it very cheap for what it usually goes for, so I reordered him. Quote the Raven.
Wow,
The ECW version.
wow, that's beautiful. Now, that's a pickup. That's a catch.
is that really Raven?
Yeah, it's the ECW figure Raven
Okay.
from the actual ECW line before the WWE bought them.
Man, that is great.
His face kind of looks like Balls
Al
Malone.
Snow. Oh, I thought it was like Al Snow, but
Yeah, they weren't the best detail, but you can look on his shirt. It says Nevermore, and
No, I see that. No,
yeah.
the rest of the outfit, yeah, is definitely Raven.
Hold
But
up,
it's just the face that kind of like.
Yeah,
I wonder if they
it's
used it.
definitely not his best face sculpt.
I wonder if they
It's
used the
actually
same face.
This was actually no. The balls looks actually, believe it or not, the balls looks quite a bit different. But yeah, I love me some Raven. I've got his first WWE figure, and I've got a WCW figure of him.
Oh wow!
Actually, I have two WCW figures of him, and his TNA figure. I was a huge Raven fan, still am.
I can't tell. I can't tell.
If you go back and watch his feuds with Tommy Dreamer and Sandman when he first,
oh yeah, no, they were killer. Like his creative was amazing.
if he didn't have such bad drug problems, and I mean, apparently he still does have some issues with, like, I guess he had, supposedly he's really bipolar in real life.
Mm.
I think and the fact that really Vince McMahon never really got him. The only person who really took that character and did what needed to be done with it was Paul Heyman. And I mean, he had a pretty good run in WCW.
I was gonna say, I found out about him in WCW, and I like the Flock. I was a huge fan of the Flock. Like I loved that.
Yeah, man.
That was kind of like factions.
Yeah, and see, I like him. He was Scotty Flamingo. That ain't know how Dusty Rose come out. Here comes Scotty Flamingo coming out here. Y'all, that was the coolest thing. Yo, he was Scotty Flamingo.
Oh,
what's up? What's up, Blue Sasquatch?
We got
Now I'm just a dumb, crazy Dusty Rhodes fan. I just love Dusty Rhodes, man. He was like the coolest thing ever.
Son of a plumber, baby.
He was the son of a plumber. You know who Cody is? The grandson of a plumber, daddy.
Yeah, Rolando. I picked up that. The only reason I picked up that Hogan was because it was like 50% off, and I was able to. I just wanted the belt. What's the belt that came with it? $16.
Ollie, shut up. Ollie. Damn dog.
But no, we were saying we were thinking about picking up that Shamrock that's coming in the next set of Legends line.
Oh, Ken Shamrock is?
Yeah, like the one that's coming after this whole Molly Holly. And
I haven't seen pictures of it. How's it look?
He's cool. He's the Chase. He's got
is he
green
in
outfit
the red?
and blue outfit.
Is he in the red pants and stuff?
No, one's blue and one's green.
Because see, I had his original Elite. I got it for nothing. I sold it for a fortune.
Yeah, they're doing. I'm trying to remember who's in the line. I know they've got like AJ Styles from like when he was in WCW.
He was in WCW
for a hot second, for a very hot second, before he went.
Do you think he's going to end up joining the Judgment Day?
No. No, I mean, okay.
I heard he's getting pretty close to retiring. Honestly, I don't know how true it is, but
I think he's probably got another maybe 5 years in him.
I heard not that long. I heard his contract runs out in like a year and a half, and after that he's done. That he's going to be like an agent or something.
Oh, well, I could see that because I know he doesn't want to go to AEW.
No, I think he's been really happy with his WWE run. But if you think about it, they've done him right. They gave him a really good world title run.
Yep.
They gave him a good U.S. title run. He's been tag team champions. I mean, there's no, honestly though, I mean, I think right now Kevin Owens is as entertaining as anybody on the roster. And I'm not a huge Owens fan, but he's been great lately.
I mean, I like Sami Zayn.
Yeah. Did you see their interaction the other night?
Yeah, that was hilarious.
For some reason, for some reason, I kind of feel like that they'll end up being the tag team that dethrones the Usos.
Yeah.
Who? Seiko and Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about right there. See, man, I was
No, he said no. He was talking about Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
no, I think Seiko and Sami Zayn. Hell,
Solo.
No, I don't think Seiko's.
yeah, Solo. I see something. Man, you got to know Triple H work, man. Like, how well do you know Triple H's work? Like, he is, man. Look, to break it down, how much time you got there, buddy? I think that Sammy and Sika could go because you keep seeing Jay don't like Sammy, and then he talked to Sika too. So I feel like them gonna be the first ones to dethrone them from at least one set of them championships, if not both, at least one set, but still be part of the bloodline because But I think that the bloodline gonna have those belts. That's gonna be Solo's first championship. It's gonna be with Sami Zayn. I'm just crazy, man. Tell me I'm crazy. I know I'm just crazy. That's I know.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's a possibility, but I don't know. I feel like they already started telling the story with Kevin Owens.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, but there ain't too many follow ups. You know what I'm saying? It was just like that one time thing. So I mean, that interaction backstage. You know what I'm saying?
But I think there's so much history between those two.
It is, man. It is, and I want them to be the ones to do it. But to me, I feel
you don't need to have a lot of
Solo.
You don't need to have a lot of interaction.
You're right.
Their story has been told so many times.
Been told so many times, but then we lost his. There you go. He back.
I'm having problems, guys.
Some Wi-Fi
problems. Hold on, my kids.
Okay.
Man, but I got a crazy imagination. That's just me, man. Just because we some bookers, you know what I'm saying? So like, you always got some kind of idea of maybe how you would do it, but they giving symptoms too, man. You know what I'm saying? They're giving out some symptoms because Jay's still beefing with Sammy, and Solo don't like it. And Solo, you know what I'm saying? He goes up on Solo at the end of the show last night, man. That was crazy, man. Like,
now I could see something where I could see where Solo may be the reason that they lose the tag team titles to Sammy and Kevin Owens. But I don't see Solo and Sam. I mean, okay, I can.
Okay. I get it.
Be Solo because they are playing Solo him and Sammy are cool or whatever. But I feel like that's just temporary.
I get it.
I just keep waiting.
But the story with Kevin Owens, come making him say, "Okay, Sam, we know what you done. You messed up. You done wrong." That's still, yeah. I understand. That's what I want to happen too. But just go out to another place. That's my other place I went to. You know what I'm talking about? It's just the way of me thinking. You know what I mean? Because kind of like a booker, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like help create matches. You know, to work with a little spot, you know what I'm saying? So that'd be a great way. And seeing those symptoms last night, man, can really lead up to something like crazy. But
Yeah.
anyway, go ahead.
Sammy's getting a big pop. A
Oh
lot more
yeah.
than I realized.
So they just do that to build him up and they turn him baby face because everybody already love him. They don't hate him.
I mean, people like him. I've been surprised how much of a pop he has been getting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it hasn't hurt that like in the last month or so, they've they've been in Canada half the time. So you know, it's like they went to Canada Monday and Friday, went away for like a couple weeks, and then came back into Canada for another 2 days, another Monday and Friday. So it was like, and those were probably the biggest episodes, especially on like SmackDown.
That goes crazy.
Like SmackDown, because one of them was what one the first set was where Roman and Sammy. It was just the two of them before Solo even showed up, and Sammy was in the locker room with just Roman because the Usos couldn't get into the country. And then the last one was that where he, I think that's where he got his new shirt or whatever, where they ripped off
Was
the old
that
one.
wrong?
Yeah, that was
Wrong.
last Friday, right?
Yeah,
I thought that was it. Yeah, it was SmackDown, I guess, wasn't it?
Yeah.
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 Well, do you think the White Rabbit's going to be at Extreme Rules?
Yep. Yeah.
I think they're gonna. I think the whole QR code stuff will
He
probably
been
end
doing
around
that
it.
the whole time. He been in little back scenes and shit, backstage,
Yeah,
and shit, like in the
I think
country.
they'll start doing other stuff to prepare for him, but I think that'll start doing they'll start doing other stuff.
It was sightings last night. Y'all pick up on the sightings last night. You
I
remember
didn't see
When
anything.
Bianca and the girls was in the back talking, the other people coming, they was talking shit, and there was the other girls on the side talking, and it glitched and like a fucking code come up and it
I
glitched.
saw that. I saw that.
See that's like they give us signs that they let us know that because we always see something every week. If it's something in the corner backstage or something they're doing a little skit,
Yeah,
always something we see, and
yeah.
that's about how Bray works. And so
But
this little glitch last night, man,
no, but
really,
I think
and
that
it was when Alexa was around. You know what I'm saying? And
no,
during
but
Alexa,
what I think is like they may not. They're not gonna. I don't think they're gonna completely pay it off at Extreme Rules, but I think it may hit like another level where it's like it's gonna cost somebody a match. Like the light will go out. Maybe in the Kieran Cross Drew McIntyre match.
but what about Corbin, man? You know they about to bring JBL in with him. You know, be his man. Excuse me.
I
You know
heard
what
they
I'm saying?
passed on that. I heard they were looking at doing that and decided against it.
They bring JBL. Man, you know,
Well,
y'all ain't heard
yeah,
that?
but they haven't done anything yet.
Yeah, but Triple H and that funny ass mind he got, man, it's gonna be sick whenever they do what they do.
We'll see. Because some like well Taz was saying he said he didn't he said they it sounds like they canceled it.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I heard they
It's still in
canceled
the,
for JBL.
I heard yes, they're still in the making.
Mm.
Mm.
Well, we'll see. Maybe
I
they'll
wish
wait.
they'd do something a little different with Mad Cat Moss. I didn't like him in the suspenders and the goofy shorts, but I'm not sure I like him in the Goldberg attire either.
Well, I think he needs to figure out who he is. Like, what's his what kind of what character or who are you? Like, you may be able to wrestle ish, but you know, I need to. This is in the WWE. There's more than just wrestling. So
This probably gonna get us canceled, but I'm so glad that Eli Drake or Max Dupree or whoever the hell he is to separate himself from them
oh yeah,
guys.
oh yeah, LA Knight.
Yeah, LA Knight. Yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
no, Why would that get
He
us
like
canceled?
yeah, LA Knight. You know what I'm saying?
Why would that get us canceled?
Huh? Because I said those other guys. I didn't say who and what they were. So that's like put them in a. They don't want us to win these days. So I mean, you can't say nothing about them.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about? Never mind, I can't. You know what I'm saying? But those guys, the model dudes.
yeah,
See,
Mansoor.
it's insult the injury already. Don't get me started on that situation right there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not cool.
Why?
Don't do that, man. You trying to get us canceled.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's not cool, man.
They're just male models. But no, the LA Knight thing. I'm glad. I'm glad he separated himself.
Cause he a legend. He should be doing something with AJ Styles or something, man. Like
Like he
him,
needs
Bobby Roode, AJ,
he,
man.
he should be like Kieran Cross was.
He's
He
a
should be in,
TNA legend.
he should be in the main event spot. Like he should be going against some top guys.
He should come and save AJ from damn Finn and them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bobby Roode still hurt. I got that news yesterday too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, I guess it's a good thing because it gives everybody a chance.
Word, you know what I'm saying, man? Left coast.
Borders are open now.
So I like how you worded that. You know what I'm saying? You word that shit right, man. See, me and I can word it if I got to write it, but I got to say it, boy, I get myself in trouble. You know what I'm saying? But I like how you worded that, but I would drink that. I'll drink to that. But hell, you drink anything. I know.
My
But
internet sucks, boys.
I feel you, man.
You guys, we need to help get Taz better internet.
Yes, we need a GoFundMe for my internet.
But no, yeah. LA Knight, I want to see that dude in the main event somewhere.
Man, them boys old, man. It's time to let them do something. Him and AJ Styles, man. Like, them TNA originals, man. They need to let them do something.
I
It's
think AJ's best runs are behind these guys. I don't
I
ever
think
see AJ
I feel
AJ,
like AJ's the gatekeeper now.
yeah, AJ should, but she already Mysterio off that match last night, didn't he? Like, get
Yeah,
off me! Made me
he,
lose. He's turning heels. I don't know if he's gonna join Judgment Day, but I know Finn's getting a big push. I do know that.
yeah.
I
No,
can see Finn as a world champion at some point
I,
now.
I've, yeah,
All you gotta
I've
do is,
heard that rumor too. Like
yeah,
they're talking about Finn. Like Triple H wants to give Finn a big push, but it's going to happen after they separate him from Judgment Day, though.
man.
Really?
Yeah,
The news is out now, right? They don't know how they're gonna bring Cody back to be a world champion.
I mean, that story writes itself, in my opinion. You just bring him back at the Rumble and have him win it. I mean, I think that's the easiest story to tell.
Sleeping, salute my dog. Hope all is well, my
no,
brother.
no one's sleeping. But well, from what I heard about Cody,
G-Force,
it was more about like
raise up.
the whole world title thing is because Cody wanted to bring back a world title, or they were talking about how, I guess, but this is back when Vince was running the show, and Vince, and Cody, they were talking about giving Cody, like, possibly putting the belt on Cody at SummerSlam this past year.
Yeah,
But then, but Vince was still high on Roman carrying the belts till WrestleMania. So the plan was either Roman holding the belts or Cody at SummerSlam. So
it doesn't look like Roman's ever going to lose.
Well, I'm sure Brock Lesnar gonna show up at Extreme Rules too, or the night after, or that Monday after.
Well, Roman's not gonna be there though.
I know, but
He's coming
still,
for
like,
he's coming for Daniel Cormier.
yeah, well, yeah. See, I was listening to Pat McAfee. Wow, well, I love watching Pat McAfee. That's my dog. You know what I'm saying? And he was spitting some of them rumors out there. You know, could be a Brock Lesnar sighting. You
See,
know what I'm saying?
when
So
Cormier won the UFC heavyweight title, Brock came in and pushed him in
yeah,
the octagon.
and
But
Brock done cut his shit off, so Brock got the old haircut again and cut
well,
everything out, boy, like a
I
bottle of water. Like what's that one for a bottle of water? Howie Mandel. Man, somebody let me tell y'all some funny shit. My uncle told me to cut all my shit off of my face and my head and shit, right? And just be, because we aging and stuff. I'm like, hell no, man. You want me like a fucking ball of water? I like a ball of water, wouldn't it? You know what I'm saying? With nothing on my face and my head like a fucking ball of water. Like motherfucking what's that boy name? I just said his name. What's his name? Howie Mandel. He going let's make a deal show. He like a bottle
yeah,
of water standing up there trying to make a deal with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Or deal no deal show. Like a bottle of water. Don't like a bottle of water. Like a bottle of water. That boy got those things be shiny and shit. Never mind. Go ahead.
You know, you know, I need to come up with some segments of the show. 10 years France and America's Most Wanted off the rails. Because sometimes you be saying some shit, and I'm like, what the fuck? Where the fuck that come from? And I'm like, how we get from Brock Lesnar and Daniel Cormier to fucking Howie Mandel and a bottle of water?
Because I said, he could have shit out
No,
the
I
face.
know. No, I know. I'm just saying.
But
Just
still,
saying.
like, but what's just a story? And something just came up as me and somebody were talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck I'm gonna cut all this shit
I
off?
just think that shit is hilarious. That's some true off the rails shit right there.
Just bop a segment and call it AM Dub Off the Rails. Just let me give you something. We have a little segment at 7:45 at every show. You know what I'm saying?
Because
Taz
before
have a
he's learned
segment.
about Vader, I will show him he is playing with Ollie, his new best friend.
Oh, there you go.
Word.
And they take turns seeing who can lick their nuts along us, which is actually, I would imagine, a pretty fun game.
I mean, hey, just like I said before, if we are human beings, right? If you die and gonna come back and something else, you want to come back as a dog, because we shake hands, say what's up, homie. You might want to say what's up and lick each other's butts and smell each other's butts, like what's up, Then take out running and shit. You don't want to come back as no dog, man. You want to come back as a hummingbird or something, a bird or some kind of some shit like that, because you come back as a dog. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I don't know what you're on tonight. I really don't, but I wish I fucking had some.
You come back as a dog.
Like,
You see two dogs say, yo, woof, 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 what's up? And then smell each other's butts, dog. And then take off running and party. We shake each other's hands, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
to keep it in a wrestling theme, because it's a wrestling themed show, I'm gonna say this: I believe that AMW is on Space Mountain with Ric Flair. Woo! Because he is definitely not on Earth with the rest of us right now. I do not believe.
Woo! Shortest line, biggest ride. Woo! But anyway, man, yeah, man.
I haven't had any sleep all day, and
man, y'all,
that is crazy.
You haven't had enough sleep all day?
No, because what was it? I got out of work at 6:30 in the morning, and went around, got some stuff in my uniform, looked for some action figures, and every time I decide I'm going to sleep, I'm like, because if I went to sleep when I was thinking about like around 12, probably wouldn't have done the show. So I wanted to do the show.
Word.
My ass would have been asleep. If I got off work at 6:30, my ass would have been asleep at 6:45.
No, trust me. Like I said, I need to get some uniforms for work, and I wasn't trying to drive an hour and a half to get there. This was the only time the timing was.
Burrito, Richard Bird. My bad, let me cut y'all off.
Trina, come to Florida. You're so big.
Hey, what you? He's so swollen. Hey,
You
look,
so
man. Do y'all
swole.
want to do a
You,
mini stream Saturday?
Oh, you know
huh?
what? We need to we um we do need to talk about extreme rules.
I mean, we do a little mini stream, right?
Well, I don't know because I'll probably be asleep most of the day Saturday
You asleep? Yeah, I tell you, your ass will be tired.
because I work Friday. I work Friday into Saturday and Saturday into Sunday.
Oh,
Damn.
word.
So, and I may wind up trying to do some overtime before I go to Hawaii for vacation.
Hawaii. You know that dance winning
Why?
song.
Yeah, I'm gonna go celebrate Taz's birthday in Hawaii.
You motherfucker.
Yep. No, I'm a white fucker.
You wife fucker.
Yep.
Damn right.
So, but yeah, we should talk about. Should, I don't know if this will be an official me writing shit down and whatnot, but let me look up. Let me look up what the fuck these matches are for Extreme Rules. Well, I know one of them. One of them is the Fight Pit. We were just talking about it.
And we're gonna finally win. Black, what's up, Black? My dog, what's up, bro?
What?
What's up, Black?
You dirty
Black.
bastard.
All hell, Lack. You know what I'm talking about, Sir Lack, man. All hell.
They're
Black.
lacking a lot.
Sir. All hell, my boy.
So, what do you guys think? Y'all think? Y'all think? Matt Riddle's gonna win?
Yeah, he gonna finally get
I
the
think
win
Riddle
one.
goes over.
That's his match. He gonna finally
I
win
think
one.
I think Riddle definitely goes over.
Yeah, they've been.
Finally.
I feel like
That's his match, you know.
they've been having him lose to Seth too many times.
If he do the damn cause damn cover me gonna cover there and do some shit. But I think you know how my mind think, I'm a booker. But anyway, yeah, I think that Riddle finally gonna get one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Finally, they're finally in the thing.
What about Bianca and Bailey ladder match?
Man, I think Bailey goes over, man. I'm sorry, let me cover up my face real quick. Just think about what I just said. Put myself in time out. I think Bailey going over.
I don't. I don't think Bailey's going over anymore. No.
You think
So
Bailey's coming back?
no, I feel like so.
Think Bailey coming back?
I think. I don't know. I'm a little tossed on that because if Bailey wins there, then I think uh, Bianca. Because I think they're going to have a match, a six woman match at Survivor Series, and it's
Okay,
going
let
to
me
be
go back now. Okay, look.
whoever Bianca's partners are.
So, usually something big happen in the men division and the women division. You know, on these shows like this, especially when Triple H is like, did y'all watch the NXT takeovers back when NXT was coming on? Like the big when NXT was like really NXT in like what 16, 17, 18, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Maybe
Man,
when it was good would have been the easiest way to
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
yeah. It's looking the same way with some of the same people with some of the same stories that we done seen before already. But see, Triple H just tweaked them joints, man. He tweaked them up.
But
You
here,
know what I'm saying?
but what I'm saying is, I feel like whoever wins in the Becky Bailey, their group is not going to. Whoever wins their group is not going to win in Survivor Series to kind of push that feud one more pay per view to kind of
Exactly.
What kind of
have
match do they
some,
have?
huh?
The ladder match.
Ladder match.
Yeah,
Bailey could go over just because she she's got her friends or whatever could help her. But
Yeah.
I just don't see him taking the title off Bianca right now. I might be wrong.
Well,
I mean, she's more of the face of WWE than Roman. If you look, she's on every fucking commercial they have.
yeah. Yeah.
I
Like,
think that,
so
I think she'll go over there and win it back at Crown Jewel or something, some shit like that.
no, I think it's gonna be Bianca, but I think Bailey because I think that's gonna lead to Charlotte coming back and wanting to feud. From what I've heard, Charlotte wants to come. Charlotte's going to be coming back soon, and she wants to feud with Bianca. So
Okay, well, I was.
that
I mean,
If that's
is
the case, I'd rather Bailey win because But Bailey, dude, Bailey ain't in good ring shape right now.
hey,
I
don't
don't
talk
know.
about my girl like that.
hey,
Bro, I'm just being honest, bro.
hey, y'all remember this time last year,
She
man?
got a lot of baby fat on her, man. She ain't even had no baby.
Hey, man,
All the
but you
different.
remember this time last year when we were talking about how I was talking about how they should book Charlotte Flair, but she
Yeah.
didn't want that baby face then.
Man, I don't remember
So
what I
the
was
way
doing
wait
last
a minute.
Tuesday. How the fuck you think
So,
I remember what we was talking about last year?
okay, I'm gonna tell you. Let me refresh your memory. You know what I'm saying? I came up with a thing how they should book Charlotte Flair as a baby face, a kick ass baby face. You know what I'm saying? Like,
She
but
don't
they
want to
book
be a baby face.
that's that she didn't want to this time last time. This is the time she might need to want to do it. You know what I'm saying? But they booked Bianca the way that I said they should book Charlotte Flair last year.
But no, I don't, right now. I honestly don't. I don't think you can ever book Charlotte right now to be a babyface. Even if you want to, there's no way Charlotte could be a babyface. I think people hate her too much
Yeah, I don't
for
think.
her to be a babyface. That's like Vince constantly trying to push Roman as a top babyface. People hated that shit, and now
Yeah,
look. I mean, people hate it now because it's going on too long. But when Roman came back as a heel,
they loved him.
they loved that shit.
A lot of people
Okay,
still love him. He's
I
good.
got you. But look,
Yeah.
I'm one of. But see, let me tell you something dumb real quick. Like, you know how people hate Miz? People love Miz.
Oh yeah. No, people love to hate Miz.
Or
They,
either hate to love him.
I'm gonna. I mean, Miz
Yeah,
does a
because you
good
got
job, but
Miz got some fans.
bro, Miz has got. There's some Miz fatigue, man. I mean, he's kind of fun. I feel like he's got the Dolph Ziggler syndrome. He's floundered around in the mid card for so long that nobody
Yeah,
has any expectations of him whatsoever.
he clutch.
He's
Man,
not. He's not considered a threat really for anything anymore.
I mean, but he clutch though. He can give you a segment. You know what I'm saying, and say some
Yeah,
savage
yeah, but
ass shit. Like,
okay, if Miz gets United States, okay, like I'm gonna give you three examples. Next week, if Miz got an NXT championship against Braun Breaker, who would you pick to win?
Braun Breaker,
Okay, next week, if Miz got a US championship match against Bobby Lashley, who would you pick to win?
Bobby Lashley,
Next,
Miz. I pick Miz to lose everything, but it's a thing about him, man.
you guys just made my point for me, and I appreciate it so much. Nobody takes Miz as a serious threat, and once you've lost that as a wrestler, you lost your credibility.
I ain't saying serious threat though. What I'm saying is he's entertainment. He's sports entertainment. The way that he does it,
But it don't matter. Even in sports entertainment, there has to be some doubt. There has to be some level. Even when Mustafa Ali was fighting Bobby Lashley last night, at some point where they kept showing how resilient Mustafa Ali was, there was just a cunt hair of a chance you thought that somehow he might pull it off. There's not that with Miz anymore. There's not that with Ziggler
I don't
anymore.
think.
right.
Honestly, I never in his
It's the
entire
mic
life,
skills to keep him a job.
I never thought Miz was ever a contender for any title he's ever
Me
won.
neither. It's his mic skills that keep him a job. His mic skills is very dependable.
Well, apparently you guys were watching wrestling 4 years ago because I mean, there were several times you had to expect him to win the Intercontinental title. I mean, there
Oh
was
yeah, he
him
did make that title
when
prestigious.
when him and Johnny Drip got back together. I mean, you had to expect them to win the tag team titles. I mean, come on, man.
Man,
Well,
look.
yeah,
He
he got somebody, but he's always
the,
got people
I'm
with
the
him.
just
mic
saying,
skills.
and I'm not blaming Miz. I personally am a fan of Miz,
Yeah,
but between the booking, and I say this about Ziggler, there's some other wrestlers on the roster. I mean, but those two come to mind first. I okay, another one, R Truth. Other than the 24/7 title, if he fought any other champion in the company, would you pick him?
no,
And he's a
but
and he's a comedy wrestler now.
yeah,
So after you get that shows the importance of booking and doing some serious booking. After you book somebody as a fucking loser so much and for so many years, they're not a threat anymore. They're not credible. You need to either send them away for an extended period of time and repackage them and bring them back and make them a threat again, or turn them like Miz has been a heel so long. Even when they turned him face and he had the feud against the Fiend, nobody thought anything of it. I mean,
Yeah.
it's almost, I hate to say it, Tony Khan's kind of doing it with Daniel Bryan. I mean, Daniel Bryan loses, he puts on great matches, but he loses. He looks up at the lights more than a Chinese prostitute.
I swear, men's do too. But see, it's the point about your mic skills. You murder that cat on the mic. He murder your
Well,
ass in the ring.
but that's not the point I'm trying to make. I can sit here, okay, if we were all wrestlers and I come out every week, I am gonna whoop Nathan Bowden's ass. He is a piece of shit. I'm gonna kick the shit out of him. And then he comes. It's like Leaping Lanny
He
Poffo.
gonna
Remember
beat
when he used
you
to
up.
come out and he'd read his little frisbee and he'd read a poem about the person he was fighting and he'd throw the frisbee out in the crowd and then they'd kick his ass and then he'd do the same thing next week. You knew Lanny was gonna talk some shit, but you also knew Lanny was not a threat. And that's the point I'm trying to make. No matter how good you are on the mic,
Yeah,
you still have to come across as a credible threat. And Miz, Dolph
indeed.
Ziggler, R
But
Truth, that little ninja guy, if he's still around, I don't even know.
but
yeah.
that's what keep these boys a job. The mic skills. Like right now, our truth. You know they brought back Saturday night main event right on Peacock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He the face of that. You see what I'm saying? It's just that the people who like you, people who love you, people who you
Well,
put.
and
Help put.
I see where Taz is going with it. Like,
I
yeah,
see where you're going with it too, but you know,
like, and
it's a thing. You know,
there's different parts of the 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 company.
yeah,
Yeah, you got the entertainment side. Like you look at AEW, they've got their entertainment side. Orange Cassidy, uh, the Bucks, all the flippity doos and
yeah.
you know,
You're not gonna
Dan,
be taken serious.
Danhausen. But like Taz is saying, you don't see them as a viable threat to taking the title
I'll
off
give you a
somebody.
perfect example. And the person who I think was the greatest athlete, greatest fighter, one of the greatest people who ever lived, Muhammad Ali, my favorite all time athlete. And I know you're a fan of him, Nathan. I know you're a fan of him. But towards the end of his career, when he lost to Leon Spinks, after he lost to Leon Spinks, even after he came back and won and beat Leon Spinks,
You won't believe it no more.
like everybody knew his time was over.
Yeah,
And I mean, I think like with guys like Ziggler and Miz and R Truth, I'm trying to think of some other people. Honestly, AJ Styles, Rey Mysterio,
AJ, yeah, and Eli Drake. Well, what's his name? Y'all said LA Knight,
LA Knight,
Bobby Roode.
Rey Mysterio is a perfect example. Other than a tag team champion, Rey Mysterio will
Ooh,
never have a title again in WWE. If he does, I'll kiss every ass on this panel.
here's somebody I think maybe it's 50-50, but I think the way they've been pushing him and he's at the end of his career, I feel like Edge is close to there.
Oh yeah, man.
Like
They just put Edge putting the old asses in seats.
yeah,
You know,
I
like
am not. I
20
am
years
not
ago
a fan
asses.
of it.
20 years ago asses. Edge putting the old asses in seats. You know what I'm saying? Like
what?
I am actually offended that Levco's accused me of
what?
being a baby face. I'm the most unbaby faced motherfucker on this panel. I hate everybody.
Showed up he love us, but yeah,
I,
he
I,
do.
I
Because he,
like to
he
spit.
even
I like to spit
Oh,
on children for a good time.
whoa. That sounds
What?
like weird. You spitting on
No,
the baby.
I'm not like Joe Biden. I don't sniff them. I just walk by and spit on them. They're good.
See if they're ripe yet. No, let them sit out
that
there.
dude got that dude got issues, bro. That dude got issues.
Yeah,
Uh,
but
um,
but no,
I
like
just I just
no,
think,
but I see where you're coming from, Taz. Like
but the
me
thing
too.
is
I,
this,
I mean, I
and
swear, me too. I
but
swear,
see,
I understand what
and
he's saying.
this is what needs to be done when you have guys like Rey Mysterio, R-Truth, Mia, which they did it with Ziggler, and they did pretty good with it. They gave him didn't they give him the NXT championship for a
yeah,
while?
yeah,
Okay, so you take some of these veterans who you're not even using on TV hardly. You are a Ray, but just basically to get over Dominic.
Mm-hmm.
So and you send them down to NXT, and you have them work with these young
We
guys who are
put him
coming up.
over. Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, you give
give
Mia's a
somebody,
run with the NXT title,
yeah,
and or the North American title, and have good feuds with them. You take these guys who are on towards, because I mean, honestly, Miz has been around a while. He's on the back end of his career.
He's the one.
He's on the back end. So
He put people over though. Like
you
that's what I'm saying.
you put him over a little bit. You use you build him up a little bit in NXT, and then use him to put over the younger generation. So it's building him up, but it's also building younger superstars.
well, and that,
That's the problem with NXT right now. Like you've got Braun Breaker fighting all these young guys, and it's just like we don't know anything. We've seen Braun Breaker have good matches and defend the title successfully, but the people he's fighting have been there like 10 minutes.
one
Hey man,
I think that's the thing is like they, like I said, I understand where you're going because
me too.
I can see that where like if you build like you give a small build to like Ray, Edge, AJ, Miz, build them up something where it's like, oh shoot, okay, they look somewhat threat, give them some sort of credibility, so that when somebody younger beats them, it gives that younger person a little bit
A
more.
rub.
Yeah, it gives them that credit, a lot more credibility themselves. You
Well,
know, so,
let's look at pro wrestling like it was a real job.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say you're on Raw and you're not being used.
yeah.
How about you have somebody like Miz, or you have somebody like R-Truth? I think R-Truth would be a great heel if they wanted him to be. Have
Yeah,
R-Truth.
yeah.
Listen to this idea. Listen to this idea. Give me 5 minutes. Give
Okay.
me 5 minutes. Have R-Truth show up on NXT one night and have him come out, and he looks like he's acting all goofy, and then he gets on the mic and he's been like, I worked for Vince McMahon for almost 20 years, and all he did was make me out to be a fucking joke. Not fucking, but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I have been world champion. I have held titles in
What
multiple
is it?
countries for multiple companies, and he made me a joke. I am here in NXT where wrestling is taken serious, and I'm going to dominate these young punks, and I'm going to show the world that I'm not a damn joke, and I'm going to dominate, and I'm going to ruin Vince McMahon's farm system. I'm going to show how much more of a star I am than these people who haven't been treated like a joke for the last 20 years. He comes out, and I mean, that's not as good a promo as he could do, but basically saying that. He comes out and do that, then you give him a couple major wins, then you put him over Braun Breaker. You do it cheating-wise, but you put him over, give him a 3 to 6 month reign, and use that to build up your next baby face, whether it's Braun Breaker or not. You know what I'm saying? Because at some point, I think they need to get Braun Breaker to the main roster. But you use R-Truth to build up the next guy you want to build up.
You
And
know, I could if you did that, I could see the next person being Carmelo Hayes, the one
that would be, I would be fine with that.
that would be the
But
one
that
that took
build
it off of
that
R-Truth.
gives R-Truth a good last run, and it also, like I said, you give him some wins, and then so whoever he beats has actually beat a legitimate superstar.
Yeah, like that kind of reminds me of like that's like the one time I saw R-Truth be somewhat of a threat was when he was a heel, and the whole little Jimmy situation,
Yeah.
and and then like the whole R-Truth and the Miz, and
Well,
like them
don't you
getting
remember when
arrested and
R-Truth
everything.
was challenging at one point John Cena for the world title?
That's what, no, that's what I'm saying. That was the time
Yeah.
he actually had a match, and I think it was like Capital Punishment or something was the pay per view.
Right.
Because R-Truth comes out, and the whole like he had this whole like get up where he was like representing the South
Yeah.
from like the Civil War or whatever, you
Shit.
know.
R-Truth beat AJ Styles with the United States title a couple years ago on Raw.
Dude, R-Truth
Yeah,
was, when he was Ron Killings, was one of the baddest TNA champions ever was. They made that dude a fucking badass.
Let me tell you. Well, let me brag. He from right around the corner from me. Him, Nate Woo. You know what I'm talking about?
Did anybody ever watch his TNA stuff?
Yeah.
Yes, him and Adam Patman Jones.
He was very controversial. He was.
Yeah, Patman Jones had just got in trouble in NFL and came over was the TNA tag team champion with him.
Talking about.
Like,
I'm talking about before that.
This is before that. This is way before that.
Way back. Yeah.
Jeff Jarrett fucked. I think wasn't Jeff Jarrett the one who took the title from him?
He was K Quick.
No, he was wrong. The True Killer.
No, this is TNA. This was TNA.
Ron Killers, yeah.
Yeah, he was wrong, and he was like talking some shit, basically saying that TNA was racist and all kinds. He was saying some. He was a very good heel, man.
Oh yeah.
And Jeff Jarrett really fucked TNA because he wanted to be the champion so bad. Because I think they could have got a lot more legs out of that R-Truth run.
I started watching right after he had all his runs with the title. Yeah. But I kind of went back and watched some of his matches and whatnot and try and catch up. But I saw him there, and I was like, dude, because I remembered him when he was in WWE the first time as K Quick.
But honestly, how much would you pop? Because I'm an R-Truth fan, even though they made him stupid. I like him. But how much would you pop if he showed up on NXT and everybody thinks he's going to start cracking jokes, and then he starts talking shit about tired everybody looking at him like a joke, keeping him busting his ass for this company for the last 20 years and ain't got shit. And I think that would make NXT must watch.
See,
I agree. That's give me the book, bro. Triple A.
Yeah, we got these books. That's what I'm saying. We got these booking ass minds. Like they will just call us and be like, "Yo, you want a job?" We'll make them look good.
We really do some sort of like main roster to NXT like invasion type deal, and use the people who aren't really, using AJ Styles, use R-Truth.
Indeed.
Yeah, almost do it like Al Snow's Job Squad.
Yeah.
Be like, you guys made me lay on my back for fucking 10 years to people who didn't have half the talent that I do. So I'm coming down to NXT to dominate this fucking show.
Like you talk about it in a way that, like, look, all these people coming from NXT onto the main roster, taking up my spot where I could have been a champion, and you hold me back doing comedy stuff and being played like a fool. And this
Yeah.
could go for like AJ. This could,
I tell you who would be badass if they brought if they had our truth come down and he brings in he has his bodyguard show up out of nowhere, Tyrus from TNA, and be like, "You had me coming out as Funk a fucking Saurus," or I
Come
mean,
on,
because
mama.
Tyrus, if you watch any of his shit in TNA or NWA, he's pretty badass.
yeah.
So you
Yeah,
have
he
him
is.
be
But it must
you
go on
have so
Fox
you
News
bring
too.
him, Tyrus. Let's see. I mean, there's some other people we could definitely get in that group who would definitely be worth watching.
He on
Uh,
Fox News too with old Will Kane, old punk ass Will Kane, old
yeah,
cowboy fan ass. Can't stand Will Kane, but anyway, yeah. But I like the fact that they bring those. What's the girl name? The new girl, the girl that was trained by Shawn Michaels, and she fight just like it, but she stay hurt. The freckles on her face. Rory Stark. Okay, she do the job. She end up beating you after the match. All right. For instance, all right. Same instance, right? I'm going to end it, I guess. But you remember last year when the Usos was like, we're all the way up till now. Like, if they would take some like new people, like you talking about the Miz and them to NXT and book them the way they book the Usos, they lose every week on Raw or SmackDown. You know what I'm saying? Like they will, but they win at the pay per view. They can really make some stars that way. So Triple H has got this thing going on. He gonna do that, but they need to book it just like that. They'll still be strong because they win the pay per view that what we done paid for to buy and watch. But the baby face of whoever wins that week, that's how you need to book some of them stars, man. Like you just saying, like Raw, R-Truth, the Miz,
I just like to see him bring some people like who they've used as like another guy who they could bring back from NXT if they wanted to re-sign him, like who they could fit in that group would be No Way Jose. Like you guys booked me as like an idiot. You booked me as an idiot. You put R-Truth, Tyrus, and No Way Jose as in a group in NXT, dude. They could be badass, man. And
I
they could use those guys to build up.
Triple H the book No Way Jose to squash people and start dancing. So yeah, you're right because they brought some people. They brought people to watch, get the views and stuff. Partially put asses in seats. But they brought the views and stuff because of that. Like he used to come out on NXT and squash people and then start dancing. Like who the hell is this man to squash somebody? Bring that comedy back and let the same comedy and then they get squashed. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
No, I was looking at Mexico's most recent. I don't know who he's referencing. Like that dead clown from Dead Melon or Blind. He pissed on a crown here in Vancouver.
I think he meant to be, but I think he was talking about the lead singer from Blind Melon. There was a band. I think he pissed on the crowd in Vancouver.
Wow.
He OD'd. The lead singer of Blind Melon OD'd.
Rest in peace, my dog. Or you disrespectful ass dude. I mean, bless to your family. But you shouldn't be disrespectful like that. Piss on somebody, you get your ass whooped that way. You know what I'm saying? You get your ass whooped for pissing on somebody. I don't give a fuck. You piss on somebody, you get your ass.
All right. Before we go, let's run through the rest of the card.
Let's do that.
So we all wait a minute. So who picked Bianca? Who picked Bailey?
No, Bianca for me.
I say Bianca.
I'll say Bianca, but I was talking about the way I would book it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, this is ridiculous.
I mean, you whatever way you want to book it, but.
Well, I thought we were doing predictions. I didn't know we were fancy booking on this one. I thought we were doing.
No. It is. We're just picking.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah. Liv Morgan, Ronda Rousey.
I think Rousey goes over. I don't see how they can keep the belt on Liv much longer.
I think it's gonna be just interrupted by somebody else.
So so disqualified? No
There's
disqualification.
no
What's up,
disqualifying.
man? Man, much love to you, man.
Oh, that's right.
Praying for you, homie.
So there's no disqualification. So somebody has to win.
And
I guess
what? You want the match?
Yeah, it's an Extreme Rules match.
Mm.
I say Ronda because it sounds like they want Ronda to get the title back and she have a Brock Lesnar run probably through
Well, the
WrestleMania.
thing is, everybody felt good for Liv at first, and then it seems like the crowd's almost kind of turned on her. I think the only reason they even gave it to her is because the crowd was behind her, and I don't think the title run's gone how the crowd wanted. So I think it goes back to Rousey.
Yeah,
Just like Nikki ASH. Just like that title run, right? But see, Liv, see, that was an events kid, right? And he used Liv for like teenagers, like they used Theory and Nikki, to pull in new people.
yeah.
So I'll still say Liv in some kind of way.
Okay. Let's see. McIntyre and Cross. I say
This,
Cross.
I say Cross too. I think this is a bad. I think they put these guys together too soon because I think
Yeah,
after Drew lost at Clash of the Castle, this is way too soon to give him another loss if you want to keep him serious. But I think Cross wins.
yeah. I think Cross wins.
I think there's shenanigans, but I think Cross wins.
Okay.
What do you think?
I'll agree.
Oh. You gotta tell us.
You got what? You got pick one.
We can't read your mind.
I agree. I see.
So you're.
I agree, man. I agree.
You sure?
Yeah.
You don't sound too confident.
That's Nation Stone. What's up, my dog? Yeah. What's up, homegirly and my
All
dog?
right,
Yeah,
let's roll through this, guys. I gotta jump soon. I got
Yeah.
shit. I got
Edge and Finn. Edge and Finn.
Finn.
Yeah, I said,
Rover.
you said Finn.
Hell no.
The Brawling Brutes and Imperium.
Say it again.
Brawling Brutes and Imperium.
It's not for the top. There's no title.
No, there's no title. It's a 6-man. It's a
Brawling
6-man.
Brutes. Oh, is it
Yeah.
6 man? Okay, I thought Sheamus was fighting for the Intercontinental title.
No, that's on SmackDown.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you why the Brawling Brutes, because somebody like one of them lowercase letters that come out there with Gunther is gonna take the pin.
I think Imperium wins.
Because of Ridge Holland got to get his fans getting his beaten.
I think Brawling Brutes are going to win because Sheamus is going to lose on SmackDown. I think it's going to be like whoever wins loses.
I think it's going to be a double disqualification on SmackDown because I think there's going to be interference from both parties. I think that leads to the Imperium winning, which leads to another title match for Sheamus and Gunther at the next pay-per-view.
Okay. All right. Well, I am tired.
Are there no more matches? I feel like we're missing something. Is that all?
No, that's all that I'm seeing here.
I'm bored of this pay-per-view already. If I didn't think the Fiend might come back, I ain't watching.
I mean, look, it's not 15 matches like AEW in
Thank
one
God
night.
for that.
They got
15 matches and one decent one.
They got 6 matches, so that means the matches are going to give some time. So I think it's going to be a pretty good pay-per-view. I think
It's gonna be a well built up pay-per-view for maybe Crown Jewel or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be built up.
I mean, you got Crown Jewel, but I think they're building more towards Survivor Series.
That too.
Because I think they want because they're going to have 2 Survivor Series matches that are going to be in war games. So
You know how I would book the Karrion Cross
what?
Drew McIntyre match?
Go ahead, say it. Please say it. That's what I was thinking. Go ahead, say what I was thinking.
For some reason, Goldberg comes out and helps Drew win, and that leads to Karrion Cross and Goldberg at Crown Jewel, and Karrion goes over Goldberg.
He been scrapped for Crown Jewel.
That way you don't give Drew a clean loss. You still keep him strong if you need him against Roman, and then you give Cross a big win over an established superstar who ain't Drew.
Well, who is the Fiend come back for then?
No, but I have no clue. I have no clue what's going on there.
Unless the Fiend comes back for Liv Morgan or something. I don't know what the hell.
I don't see how they can bring the Fiend back as a heel, because I mean he's gonna get cheered unless he literally goes in and fucking kills a baby. I mean he's fucking gonna get cheered, and he might, depending on if the baby's ugly, he might actually get cheered over that. So,
well, on that note, that cheery thought. Let's end this.
And when you see the ugly baby, just say bless his heart. End it.
Yeah, you from the South. Bless your heart.
Bless his heart. Not heart.
Yeah.
Bless his heart.
But with that being said, we'll end this shenanigans on that note. Ugly baby.
Bless his heart.
I want to thank Tasman. I want to thank America's Most Wanted.
As always.
I want to thank all you beautiful, 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 beautiful fucking people in the chat.
And you ugly people. We love you ugly fuckers too.
Yeah, we love you ugly fuckers too.
You ugly fuckers make us look even better, so thank you.
I swear. Just give me one more beside me.
I never thought I'd look any prettier.
Yeah.
I love to stand next to fives because it makes me look like a 12.
You make me look like a 7, so.
Well, Taz, you're definitely a 12. Nathan, you're definitely a 10 and a half.
10 and a half? What the fuck? No, I'm just kidding. I guess I'll take it. But with that being said, I want to thank you guys for all coming in, enjoying all this. And
See you bitches.